Are you sick and tired of overly convoluted beginner guides? Are you lacking the patience to watch a 4-hour-long video that at the end will leave you tired and demotivated to play? Does your brain have the computational power of a koala like mine? Then you've come to the right place. In this video, I will be teaching you the bare essentials to play a round of Riichi Mahjong without needless clutter that will just confuse you. Welcome to the ultimate smooth brain guide to Japanese Mahjong. Before we start, I recommend playing Mahjong on Mahjong Soul because it's free to play and accessible on computer and both app stores. You can also play with AI and a very long timer so you don't feel pressured to play tiles fast. Please note, I have omitted some game mechanics and other things to make this guide more streamlined and accessible. It is by no means a complete guide and I didn't create it to be one. It is just a starting guide for anyone who wants to give Riichi Mahjong a try. Now let's get started. These are all the types of tiles you will encounter in your hand. There are 3 suits of numbered tiles that go from 1 to 9. These are known as characters, bamboo, and pins. There are 2 types of non-numbered tiles. Winds, north, south, east and west, and dragons, green, white and red. That's all the tiles. Simple so far, right? Now what do you do with them when you get them in your starting hand? A regular hand of Mahjong consists of 13 tiles. You draw and discard a tile every turn. To win the round of Mahjong, your hand needs to have a win condition. The most basic setup to a win condition, and the only thing that I want you to take away from this video, is 4 melds and 1 pair. Say it with me now. 4 melds and 1 pair. Pretty much every win condition in Mahjong follows this configuration. What is a meld? Well, a meld is 3 numbered tiles in a sequence with the same suit, for example, 1, 2, 3 bamboo, or a triplet of the same tile. This could be 3 identical 3 of bamboos, 3 identical dragon tiles, or 3 identical wind tiles. You want to have 4 of these melds. And the pair is any identical tile you have 2 of. So this is also like identical 4 character, or 2 dragons, or 2 north tiles. 4 melds and 1 pair. When you are 1 tile away from forming this hand, you will get an indicator to Riichi. This is your win condition. Discard the tile, and your hand will auto-draw and discard until the tile required to win is drawn or stolen from your opponents. Before you learn how to win any other way, I recommend only trying to win with Riichi. But Swuh, when other players discard tiles, it says Kan or Chi or Pon on my screen. What do I do? These prompts are to steal tiles and put them in your hand. Don't do this at all starting out, because you cannot Riichi if you do. Remember, no Riichi equals no win condition. I advise you to not worry at all about stealing tiles. You can learn that later. But if you are like me and don't listen to your own advice because dopamine go up when I steal tile, I have 2 foolproof situations if you can't rid yourself of the urge to be a kleptomaniac. Only steal when you have 2 dragon tiles or 2 wind tiles that match your seat. For example, you have 2 east tiles and your seat is an east. After you steal these tiles, you need to still make 3 more melds and 1 pair. But instead of the Riichi prompt appearing when you are 1 tile away, you need to either draw the winning tile or steal it from an opponent's hand when the Ron prompt appears on your screen. And there you go. That's the basics of how to win and play a Riichi Mahjong round. I recommend going to play a few matches of the AI rounds just to get the general flow of the game down and using this strategy. And then when you feel a bit more confident, maybe try the multiplayer matches, or alternatively, watch some longer guides on YouTube or the internet that expands on this video. Anyway, that's it. If you have any questions, put it in the comments.